Donald Trump's here for me. Oh no, it's raining and I don't have a roof. Donald will fix it. What's that? Elon has $3 trillion now? That's what I voted for. I voted for Elon to have all the trillions. Yesterday was not a good day for the markets. Shout out to anybody who has money in the markets. I have a little bit, and it's... I'll tell you, I'll be honest. I invested in this company called EVTV. It's an electronic vehicle manufacturer. And, I don't know shit about stocks, and this is why I shouldn't invest. I put money in it. I just had like some money left over in my Robinhood account that I was trying to use for like Polymarket back when that existed, and I couldn't figure it out. It is down. I think I bought it at like $3. It's like 27 cents now. So things are going really, really well. The market is, I mean, if we look, what's today? Let's look at the Dow, or let's look at stock market today. Dow is down 668 there. That's not good. 1.6% today. It's down. Yeah, there's on the month. If you look at the year, we've wiped out the gains from Trump. Where were the gains that came in November? We peaked, and wiped that out again. This is pretty telling. That's not the sign of a good market, by the way. This little cleavage bump here with a nice gap. That's nice little gap there. That's not a good sign. Markets are down. So naturally, Trump is going into hiding.
It was awfully quiet at the White House today, a statement that we haven't really been able to say or utter at all over the last 7 weeks. But it rang true today as the markets were tanking over President Trump's massive tariff policy and his refusal to rule out the possibility of a recession, with Wall Street having its worst day of 2025. The president remained behind closed doors for all of it, declining to open any of the 3 events that he had listed on his public schedule to the press, who were waiting nearby with questions. The president has a history of paying close attention to the markets, touting them when they're up as a gauge of his political success, often ignoring them when they're full of red, even when amplified by his own words.
Just imagine seeing these. Look, the stock market might recover. It may not. Who knows? It probably will. It always has. Historically, it always does. It just goes up. It goes up and down, but it just goes up. If you're a person who is close to retirement age, or you've just retired and you're saying, here's my 401, I've got to live off of my 401k. That doesn't seem to be doing super well. And they're trying to cut Social Security, and then they want to cut Medicare. If you're somebody who is at that stage of your life, or you're preparing for that stage of your life, it is not a calming time right now. And one thing to remember with Donald Trump is, like, I think a lot of people give him too much credit for saying he operates in chaos. So he keeps things chaotic so that he can operate. And that's how he gets things done. I think that's way too much credit. He's dumb. He's not that intelligent, and he finds a way to like make it work for him. That's the best thing you can say about Donald Trump, is that when he is faced with adversity, he figures out a way for himself to get out of it. There has never been an instance where Donald Trump has been in trouble, either financially, legally, where he gets everybody out of the mess with him. It's always him, and he leaves behind victims, and he leaves behind a wake of people that whose lives are ruined. Think of Rudy Giuliani. Think of Jenna Ellis. Think of the Kraken. Think of Mike Pence. He just leaves behind a trail of people who he discards at any point. It could be your best friend. It could be your vice president. Doesn't matter. He will discard you. So for anybody feeling confident that Trump will fix this, he won't. The markets may stabilize. They may not. They may crash. But Trump is looking at this and figuring out a way for him to get out of this. So what did he do? He just decided to be quiet.
Are you expecting a recession this year?
I hate to predict things like that. There is a period of transition because what we're doing is very big. We're bringing wealth back to America. That's a big thing. And there are always...
We're the wealthiest country in the world. The fuck is he talking about? We're not bringing wealth back to... wealth is here. The problem with the wealth in America is it's not properly distributed. It's in the hands of a few people. And Trump is showing, like, what I'm going to do as president is make sure that those few people who own all the wealth are going to maintain all of the wealth. We don't have a wealth problem here in terms of like not having it. We have a lot of wealth. America as a country is very rich. It's just not distributed. So when he says, like, just think of his plans. He says that we're bringing American wealth back. Okay, how? Let's think of what he's announced so far. He's announced that he's going to give tax breaks. We've seen how that will impact the everyday American. He's announced tariffs. That hurts everyday Americans. It might not. It might allow, though, for somebody with a lot of money to create a new company without competition, and they can create wealth for themselves again. There's not a single thing he's doing that is going to generate wealth for everyday people. Even the gold card, the Trump gold card with $5 million to come in here and be a citizen. Who's that going to generate wealth for? Because all they're going to do is invest in companies that already exist. Because he got rid of the requirement that you have to create jobs with that investment. That's gone now. $5 million goes to the Treasury. You invest in Elon's company. You're good. That's all they have to do. The optics of this are so transparently clear that he's just saying, I'm in charge now, and fuck all of you, literally all of you. Fuck every single one of you. The MAGA that were here that are talking shit about my stream. I saw you. I love you. Fuck you. That's what Trump is saying. Fuck you, dude. And you're up here cheerleading. Yay, he's doing it. He's doing it for Elon. This is going to be so wonderful. You're not getting shit. You are getting absolutely decimated. None of this will help you. None of it helps you in the future. None of it helps you now. You can't articulate it. And if you can, by the way, Republicans, as always, you are welcome up here as a guest. Just message our wonderful moderator, Jen, at Jen Dub, JENNDUBB1 on Discord. You can come up here. You can debate any of these points. And I'll give you the floor. Tell me what he's doing that makes your life better. I'll halt the whole show. Somebody from the Republican side, please tell me what he's doing that makes your life better. And let's talk about it. Let's figure out if it's making your life better. Because I'm sick and tired of arguing back and forth. Like, in some instances, like TDS is real, right? In fact, TDS is real. Trump derangement syndrome is real. And the whole fucking country has it. Because he is deranged. And he's the leader. And so the fact that so many people follow him makes us go, what are you doing? And then when we go, what are you doing? You're like, oh, well, you're deranged. You just don't get it. You don't get it either. None of you get it either. You have no clue what he's doing. You have no clue how this benefits you. You're just hook, line, and sinker, balls deep in Trump. That's it. You just love him. But again, invitation's open.
These periods of, it takes a little time. It takes a little time.
The president there preparing Americans potentially to wait.
Now, just sorry to stop it there. It takes a little time. It takes a little time. True. But where the fuck were you people when he was running, when he's like, day one, I'm going to fix it. And you all repeated it. Yeah, he's going to fix it. Like overnight, it's going to be just fixed. And now, it takes time. It's going to take some time. He said everybody will be so rich you won't know what to do with it. Immediately when I take power, stock market's going to skyrocket, wages will go up, investment will go up, everything's going to be better. It's not. Republicans now want us to grade Trump on a curve. We're grading him based on what he said. If you don't like that we're attacking him right now for what he's doing, he shouldn't have said it. He shouldn't have made those promises. Because you guys sure as shit don't care if he follows through on the promises. Doesn't bother you. You'll sit there. You will be homeless, jobless, penniless, and be like, Donald Trump's here for me. Oh no, it's raining and I don't have a roof. Donald will fix it. What's that? Elon has $3 trillion now? That's what I voted for. I voted for Elon to have all the trillions.
A little bit, as he was hesitant to rule out any possibility that his own policies could trigger a recession. When he was given another chance later on Air Force One, flying back here to Washington, he said this.
Are you worried about a recession? Maria Bartiromo asked you and you kind of hesitated.
I'll tell you what, of course you hesitate.
Who knows? He doesn't know. By the way, this is a guy who claims to be an expert on the economy because he went to Wharton School of Business and studied economics. He doesn't have a clue.
Who knows? Now, of course, the president is not saying that there will be a recession, but refusing to rule out the possibility is notable. Trump and his top economic advisors have argued that the moves that they are making here are necessary
Sorry, I forgot it was Biden's fault. My bad, everyone, 1980. My bad. It is Biden's fault.
To rebalance the global trade system that they argue has unfairly put the United States in the place that it is now. Investors, though, are clearly spooked when you look at where the markets are and where they were on election day and just the last few months, as you can see here, compared to where they closed this afternoon. Now, all of this comes as the president is set to impose more tariffs this week, including on all U.S. steel and aluminum imports, vowing there will be no exemptions for that. They're seeking clarity. The president said over the weekend, quote, they have plenty of clarity. Today, he declined to say as much, at least in front of the cameras.
All right. So Trump in hiding, which is to be expected because he's a coward. He's not going to take credit for any of this stuff. That's what he does.
Yay! He's doing it. He's doing it for Elon.